Pause the video now, year 13, and have a look. Can you work out this question? Okay, so this is question 7a, okay, from a past paper, okay, from the Excel June 2022, paper 2, full A-level, for A-level pure mathematics, paper 2, okay. Let's define the first four terms in ascending powers of x, the binomial expansion of the square root of 4 minus 9x, writing each term in its simplest form. So step 1, write it in exponential form. So the square root is a power of a half. So this will be 4 minus 9x all raised to the power of a half. Because in mathematics, guys, the square root is the same as writing the term or number to the power of a half. Okay. Now what's next? Well, I want it in the form 1 plus or minus x. Okay, or next you could say. So next all to the power of, let's say m, okay, where n and m are just constants. Okay, so I'm going to factor out this 4 to the power of a half. So I'm going to have 4 to the power of a half, brackets 1 minus 9 quarters x, okay, all raised to the power of a half. Okay, 4 to the half just means the square root of 4, which is 2. So we're going to have 2 lots of all this bracket. So we're going to have 2 lots of 1 minus 4 over 9, or 4 ninths, x to the power of a half. Okay. Now I can use my formula booklet, okay, which is, formula for binomial expansion, which is given to us every single year A-level exam paper, okay, which is 1 plus or minus nx to the power of m equals 1 plus or minus nmx plus n brackets n minus 1 all over 2 factorial times by x squared plus n brackets n minus 1 times n minus 2 all over 3 factorial times by x cubed plus dot dot dot, okay. So we're going to have, okay, so let's put it up here so we got a bit more space. We have 2 brackets. Okay, we're going to have 1, we've got minus 4 ninths x times a half. Okay, it's going to be minus 4 eighteenths. Okay, okay. I'm going to simplify at the end, guys, obviously for the sake of these x. Okay, and then what's next? Well, I'm going to have plus n minus 1, so I'm going to have plus half brackets half minus 1, okay, over 2 factorial, which is just 2 times 1, which is going to be 2. And I'm going to multiply that by the coefficient of x here, so minus 4 ninths x all squared. Okay, now I'm just going to delete this bit here, just so I've got a bit more space. Okay, plus n, which is going to be a half. Okay, a half brackets n minus 1. Okay, times by n minus 2, which will be a half minus 2. Okay, all over 3 factorial, which this time is going to be 3 times 2 times 1. Again, you obviously have got your factorial button obviously on your calculator, so you obviously get in here if you're ever unsure. Okay, all over, I'm going to put it over all over 6, okay, because 3 times 2 times 1 is 6. And I'm going to multiply this whole fraction by minus 4 ninths. Oh, I can't even write today, guys, sorry about that. Okay, minus 4 ninths x all cubed. Okay, and then obviously plus dot dot dot, and then obviously close our brackets. Okay, now what we do now is obviously just simplify. So I'm going to try and get my calculator out. Okay, if I can find it. There we go. So, what we're going to have? Well, we're going to have, okay, half as by minus half. So that'll be minus a quarter divided by 2. That's going to be minus an eighth. Okay, so we're going to have plus or minus an eighth. Okay, minus an eighth multiplied by 4/9 all squared, or minus 4/9 all squared. So that'll be positive 16/81. 16/81. Okay. And sorry that I'm doing in my head actually, guys, but hopefully you're happy with that. Okay. X squared, 16 divided by 8 is going to be 2. So this is now going to become minus 2/81 all squared. Okay, so that's our third term. And then our fourth term, and doing this on the calculator, this is going to come minus a half. So what we're going to have, I'll try and do it in one go if I can. So our fraction button, we're going to have a half times by minus a half. Oops. So that's going to be minus a quarter times by, what is that going to be? That's going to be minus 2.5. So minus 5 halves. Oops. Okay. Divide that by 6 and then multiply that. So that's going to be 5/48. And then multiply that by 64/729. That's going to be a minus as well. Press execute and we get minus 20th over 2187 cubed. So again, that's going to be that part there. So minus 20 over 2187 cubed. Okay, plus dot dot dot. Okay, close our brackets. Now, final step here, expand the 2 in. So 2 times 1 is going to be 2. So let's remove that bracket. So we're going to have 2. Okay, then we're going to have 2 times minus 4/18. So that would be minus 8/18. Simplifies to 4/9. Okay, then 2 is being multiplied by this. Okay, so that would be 4/81. Sorry guys, if you're going a bit quiet. Sorry, I was trying to do it on my SEO calculator. Just obviously checking everything. And then 2 times this fraction. So times 2 by 20, you get minus 40. Okay. And that, guys, is, okay, our first 4 terms of the binomial expansion of the square root of 4 minus 9x, or the square root of 4 subtract 9x, or 4 take away 9x. Okay, of our binomial expansion. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Okay, thanks for watching.